back and look. I said, man, you know, we went to the Boule Convention and found 9 squares. So people started sending me information explaining what the 9 squares were. Said the 9 squares are called the magic square. In the Middle Ages, it was referred to as the Kabbalah of the 9 chambers. I said, damn, ain't that something? Did these black guys at the Boule know what it is? And then you look at the 9 squares again, and you look deeper at the 9 squares, and they start telling you that there's the 9 squares of Saturn. Okay. What is Saturn as a planet? What do it look like?
A ring.
It's a circle within a circle. Yeah. In fact, look back at the Boule logo. What's inside the urn? Circle within a circle, right? Check or no check? Yeah. Okay, because if it ain't there, if it ain't there, don't say yeah. And so it says here, what are the 9 squares? Take you back to the unspoken name of God. The 9 squares will bring you back to the YHWH, or the tetragrammation, which is in the pyramid 72 squares. Check? Where else did we find the tetragrammation? In the diamond. Was it in the diamond? Where else do we find the 9 squares at?
Well, if you superimpose the 9 squares over the diamond, what do we get?
That's a whole nother story. Where did we say we found the other tetragrammation at? We found it on the diamond. Oh, and the number 4. The number 4. The number 4 is tetragrammation, which is the diamond. That's the diamond, but it was on the 4 describing the diamond, the 4 sides to the diamond, the 4 seasons, the 4 prophets, the 4 points on the compass. It said 4 seasons, etc. Okay? So now we got all these people harboring this unspoken name of God, but this is all private shit. And you ain't in this. Minister talking, the white man talking back, and you ain't in it. You just in it. You at it. You at it, you ain't in it. Alright? All the papers, none of them reflected on the mysticism of his dialogue. In fact, only the Baltimore Sun, one of your columnists, ridiculed it in the style section or the section that got the entertainment in it. He did a front page story on that little left-hand side ridiculing the number 19 and all the mysticism. He called it Farrakhan gives mumbo jumbo. But you look all over the country, most of them didn't even touch it. Now, let's see, somebody got to call that station from me. Oh, anyway, I gotta wait with this. We'll get to it. Anyway, now, so then we go to, I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. I'm giving a lecture. I said, look, y'all, this says, I found this shit, the 9 squares on the Boule, and I gotta find out what the 9 squares mean. And people start making noise and shit, getting loud. I said, what's wrong with y'all? Said, Steve, you're in New Haven, Connecticut. New Haven, Connecticut is called the city of the 9 squares. I said, oh, come on, man, you bullshit. They said, no, man. So we went out there. There we go. We go out there. I'm at a residence at the 9th square. We go to the 9th square. Right in the middle of New Haven is the 9th square. This is the 9th square. So we get out there. It's residence at 9th square. Right next to that was Square 9 Real Estate Company. Right next to that was the headquarters of the Knights of Columbus. World headquarters of Knights of Columbus. And what did they show? They showed there the yellow brick in the 9th square. I got all this on video. And as we were running up to the Knights of Columbus headquarters, I said, what the hell is this? The white people see us in this glass door and start running out with the brochures. Do we think y'all looking for this? So we look at each other and said, damn, they know we peace out or something? I mean, do we look hungry or some shit? Do we look like we looking for something? And then all the whites, everywhere we went, the whites handed us things that were just what we want. When I went to Square 9 Real Estate, I went in, I said, you got a map or something? They said, I got just, I think, what you need. You need to see what's in the 9th square. You want this. This shit is, all the people with me in New Haven, it's about 56 of us. It's cold, it's snowing. I mean, everybody's feet are frozen. We in the snow. You look at the film, we knocking on skull and bone snows everywhere. It was December 21st of last year. But everybody's all this charge, man. Everybody's lit up, man. We are finding shit, right? I'm showing them things in their town. They don't know what they're looking at. They know where it's at, and I need to look at it. And then I look at it and say it to them. I say, oh yeah, well that's that. And they say, you know, boom, we come to some massive conclusion about the links or the signals that are in the lands where we're standing. So then check this out here. What was the height of Washington Monument? So the Knights of Columbus said, now this is odd now. The Knights of Columbus make this point that they have 1.5 million members. Now you tell me if this is accidental. Knights of Columbus said they got 1.5 million members. They got approximately 10,500 councils. Add those up, what is that, 10 and 5?
15.
Right, what do you got here?
15.
Okay, then they say, now stop them 215s, then they say it rises 23 stories, got 320 feet above downtown, and got 500 people working in it. Now, do you think they just accidentally put a brochure together about the headquarters of the Knights of Columbus and the shit's 5, 15 all over it? And what is 15 plus 15 plus 15?
45.
45. And then, if you go back over to what the 9 squares mean, when you look back at the 9 squares, back at the meaning, it makes a point to tell you that when you put the numbers in the 9 squares, where's it at? When you put the numbers in the 9 squares, it adds up to 15 every way you go. 3 plus 5 plus 7, 15. 4 plus 5 plus 6 is 15. 4 plus 9 plus 2 is 15. 2 plus 5 plus 8 is 15. Check?
Yeah.
The 9 squares go 15 every which way you go. In fact, they got 2 ways of laying the squares. One is supposed to mean evil, and the other is supposed to mean good. So you end up with these 2 different combinations. One goes 4, 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 6. The other goes 8, 1, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4, 5, 2. 4, 9, 2. They're all going to take you back to, it's actually just written opposite. They're all going to take you to 15 any way it goes. Now, you say, no, you sitting there going, oh man, I'm tripping. I mean, it's just too much shit coincides. Then the lady says, well look, so now you know we always talk about Cecil Rhodes. In the Wizard of Oz, you're following the yellow brick road. Look, they got this shit. Bingo. So now, we go over to the center of the 9th square. I go over to the center of the 9th square, and the lady gives me this brochure. She said, young man, you need this. And I look at everybody, they all look at me and say, damn, what's she talking about? Then this is what she gives me. She said, you take this. This is the center of the 9th square in New Haven, Connecticut. Look at that shit. You see it? What do we find in the 9th square? One, we find the diamond. Then you find the golden Mendes on top of the diamond. So the Boule want to be like Skull and Bones at Yale. Now that's okay, it's fine. So we go to Skull and Bones at Yale and find out it's the city of the 9 squares. We go back, the Boule got 9 squares. We go back to the 9th square, and all this shit comes together. And they don't like Copley. Never said he was dishonest, never said he was lying, but they're not comfortable with Copley. But Copley goes, now with nothing, we done these with nothing, we goes to the spots. We're on the beast's ass. Closer to his ass than anyone will ever tell you. No one will ever tell you where we are in reality. To flush out a mere confession out of a man is an easy thing to do when you're talking about changing the planet. And turning that shit 30 to the left and 20 to the right and 5 to the left, knowing you unlocking this